we get things in order. Yes, indeed.
Can I have your attention for a moment? Can everybody hear me? Perfect. So I want to do things a little bit differently. I'd love to actually have Mr. Ronnie Wright come on stage. Mr. Ronnie Wright. So, earlier, when I actually was doing my presentation, I really was just reading, right? But after going and reassessing what was on this paper, I genuinely have to salute to this man.
Y'all hold it down so you can talk about me?
So again, this gentleman right here, Ronnie Wright, Mr. Ronnie Wright, let me make sure that I put some hand on his name there, right? Has been a photographer for over 40 years, right? And who in here knows Usher? Okay.
It's my twin.
Who knows Beyonce? Perfect. And who in here does not know Michael Jackson? Okay. This gentleman is actually taking their photos. And I'm not saying that he was just in the audience just taking photos now. I'm saying professionally, that's what he did for them. So I wanted to make sure that I really showed the significance of the work that he's done and the work that he's continuing to do. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ronnie Wright.
And wait a minute, just before, this is one of my mentors, okay? And one thing that I loved about Mr. Ronnie Wright, and the reason why he is the photographer of the stars, is because his personality, his genius, his panache, and his dedication to his craft in documenting our history when no one else is taking the pictures. When I was a young A&R, there was literally 4 photographers that was doing what he was doing. So once again, Mr. Ronnie Wright. Okay, y'all, on with the show. So our presenter, Mr. Mitchell, will come back and present the remaining celebrities, media outlets that we have dedicated today's event to. Let's give everyone a round of applause for just being here.
All right, everybody. Y'all still with me? I said, are y'all still with me? All right, we're going to have a good time tonight. So our next honoree, his name is Tony Johnson. Before the return to publishing our Times in October 2004, Tony originally started the paper in December 1993 and then had published the paper until May 1997. During that time away, Tony worked for other publications as a backstage During the early 90s, after working for the Queens Chronicle for 2 years, Tony decided that there was a need for a paper published by someone from the Southern East Queens community. Since Tony's return, Tony has received proclamations from the state senator Leroy Comrie and Congressman Gregory Meeks. Our Times has established itself as the paper to read in the Southeastern Queens community. It features local businesses and advertising what they do. And the reader's favorite word puzzle remains popular. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Tony Johnson. So Mr. Tony Johnson is not here tonight to accept his award. All right. So our next honoree, Maya Jones, is a multimedia journalist, entrepreneur, and producer. She's the founder, editor-in-chief, and executive producer of Shades of Long Island, a news website and Hamptons television show that highlights the stories of minorities, millennials, and Generation Z on Long Island. Shades of Long Island also hosts Long Island's largest business directory for entrepreneurs of color. She also the program coordinator of Bold Minds, a nonprofit that empowers and teaches the youth to create their own stories with the media and exposes them to non-traditional careers. She has interned, written, and worked for Essence.com, Newsday, The Long Islander, and Latin Times, and also on the board of the Long Island South Software and Technology Network known as ListNet and Young Hip Professionals. She graduated from Temple University with a bachelor's degree in journalism. She's passionate about social justice, diversity, and inclusion, and connecting the Long Islanders through engaging and informative networking events, those of which in the past have been attended by hundreds of Long Island's finest professionals and entrepreneurs. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Maya Jones.
Hello everyone, I just want to keep it really brief. Thank you to the Chamber for recognizing me. It's really important. I really appreciate being recognized by such a prestigious organization. And I really love this event because it encourages us to support Black media. And we have to support each other because no one else is going to do it, quite frankly. So I want to thank the Chamber again. Thank you to everyone who came out this evening. And please visit shadeslongisland.com. Follow us on social media, subscribe to our newsletter, and we also have media training services that are available now, upcoming, so if you're interested. And maybe if you have a bio that needs to be rewritten or a bio that needs to be written, or if you want to figure out how to get your business into specific publications, reach out to me because I can help you. And thank you again for everyone for coming. Thank you.
So our next honorees, William and Felicia Moss. In June of 2016, husband and wife duo, William King Moss III and Felicia Moss created Black Long Island. Black Long Island is an initiative of Impact Incorporated, not-for-profit, created to connect the Black and Pan-African people across Long Island personally, politically, educationally, and economically. Through this interface, William and Felicia, along with the Black Long Island moderators, have held several events such as Ujama Fest, a vendor event that features Black-owned businesses, various panel discussions on mental health and education, and meetups to support brick-and-mortar businesses across Long Island, in addition to collaborations with various community partners. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for William and Felicia Moss.
Good evening, everyone. Giving honor to God who is my life, health, and strength. I want to say thank you to the organizers of this event. Surely, we are truly honored to be recognized by all of you. We are the newcomers to media, and so just to be named and considered amongst you is really an honor and very humbling. So thank you on behalf of my wife, who unfortunately couldn't be here because our kids are, twins, and we try to hustle and grind like the rest of us, so they're taking pictures for a commercial right now, and so we couldn't be, not a commercial, like a advertising, and taking pictures for an advertisement. So she's with them doing the mom thing, and I'm here doing the dad thing, okay? So forgive my wife for not being here with us, but want to say thank you, and if I may share with you just a snippet of who we are and where Black Long Island came from. There are times in our lives when we have to be in prayer, because sometimes there are tough times in our lives, and God shakes you and takes you and wakes you. Well, in my quiet hour, Black Long Island was birthed from the Lord our God, who, when I was in a time of need and asking why, the Spirit said, I want you to be a leader of Black people on Long Island. So I said, okay. And this was like 6 o'clock in the morning. And I just, like the rest of the world, went to Facebook and said, okay, I'm gonna help the people who are doing Black Long Island. So I'm, searching for Black Long Island. And there wasn't no Black Long Island. So then I said, Holy Spirit, you gotta say, I get it. Spoke to my wife, said, do you wanna do this? She said, yeah, and here we are today. When we started Black Long Island, we poured in. And so I want all of you to know that it's not about me, it's not about Felicia, it's not about us. It's about all of us. And it was a gift to us from our Maker. And so I want to share with you the gift that it can be for you as an entrepreneur. If you don't know about Black Long Island, go ahead and put a post on Black Long Island. That post will be forever. And people will always get to search you. And they will always get to find you and be a client of yours from that. So thank you. I hear the music. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Make sure you put a post on Black Long Island and get yourself a client.
All right, so our next honorees are from the publication Our World. Joseph Swift is an Emmy-nominated director and photographer with over 15 years of experience in digital media, photography, video, graphic, and web design. Having this experience, he would like to share his knowledge with the younger generation who are interested in learning from him through training programs within the community. Glenn Greenidge has been the executive director of the Suffolk BID, which is the Business Improvement Center for small businesses with the community. With his business and financial knowledge, he feels he can continue to improve Queens with education and knowledge on several levels, physically and visually. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Joseph Swift and Glenn Greenidge. Swift.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Lady Pauline from Our World Media Network here in Queens, New York.
I'm Joseph Swift.
Yes, and I'm going to say that I'm not an island by myself. There's a few people I would like to bring up on stage. George Mora, who is the CEO of Our World Media Magazine. George, come up here, please. Mel, who has a great show on our network called Talk with Mel, Sports Talk. And I would like to say that I have just launched my new show called Let's Talk About It with Me and You. It is a show based on mental illness and substance abuse. So I'm doing 6 podcasts. Anybody that's interested in working with me, please let me know. And I have another gentleman that has been inspired by, I inspired him for over 40-something years. I did an internship at WBLS many years ago. And I had the privilege of meeting him. Mr. Wayne Gilman.
Wayne Gilman, y'all. Tell us about the news, Wayne.
Wayne Gilman also has a podcast on our network called
You forgot? That's to tell you, the local game. The podcast is known as Urban Algorithm, and it's basically an intersection between politics, life, and we have fun doing it.